everybody, it's Dre here. Every time I say hi everybody, I want to say hi Dr. Nick. Okay, moving on. We do asides right at the very beginning. Okay, so today I wanted to bring you my top 10 favorite lipsticks. What I was originally going to do was top 5 fall lipsticks. But here's the thing. My lipsticks that I love are not really like fall or summer. They're just kind of like every day. There's a few that I think would be considered like really fall, but only maybe like 2. So I thought, well, what is the point of that? Why don't I just show you what my favorite lipsticks are for all year long, and we can just go from there. Okay? Okay, we're on the same page. So basically, I didn't even start wearing lipstick until this year for the most part. I mean, maybe in my life I've owned like 1 lipstick at a time. My collection has completely blown up over the last 6 months. Like, I haven't even counted how many I own now, but I'm sure it's at least like 80, probably. Maybe 60. I don't know. I don't want to count. But anyway, I have narrowed down for you today my top 10 favorite lipsticks. So there's a mixture of drugstore and high-end. I will admit, I do kind of lean more towards high-end. I don't really know why that is. There are a lot of good drugstore lipsticks, but there are a few in here. And I have a couple dupes, not too many, just 2. But let's just get into it. So let's start with this one. This is Revlon. I only just bought this a little while ago. This is called Berry Couture, and it is pretty much purple. On the lips though, it doesn't really come off as that purple. It really works really nicely with my lip color, and it is pretty sheer. So my lip color kind of mixes with it, and it just is really beautiful. But it's really unlike anything that I have owned. And the other thing I love about these lipsticks is the formula. They are so creamy and they just go on so smooth, and I just really, really like them. Another favorite of mine, I'll tell you something. When I wore this for the first time, I actually wore it into Sephora. This is Bite Beauty. I can never pronounce it. V-I-G-N-E. I want to say Vigne. But anyway, I wore it into Sephora for the first time, the first day I wore it, and 3 or 4 different Sephora employees like stopped me to ask me what it was. And it's so pretty. It's definitely a berry color. I would say this would kind of be more of a fall lipstick, but you could wear it all year round. This is the Luminous cream lipstick, and anytime I find that a company puts the word cream in the name, there's a reason. I have never really been let down by a lipstick that calls itself cream in terms of formula, because again, very creamy, feels wonderful and moisturizing on the lips. I really, really like it. This one is the only Estee Lauder lipstick I own. This is Pure Color Envy in 480 Reckless. It has the magnetic closure. I really like that. The packaging is beautiful. It has the name on there, has the name on the inside. Like, they really don't disappoint in terms of packaging. The color is, again, really nice berry. They are kind of similar, I would say, but a little bit different. And that's another one. The formula just sits so nicely on the lips and does not disappoint. For a drugstore formula that I really love, Essence surprisingly makes really amazing lipsticks. This one is 04 on the Catwalk. This is, you know what? I say pretty crazy. For a lot of people, these are pretty neutral, but that's what it looks like there. And these ones as well are just awesome. They're, I think, $3.49 if I remember right. It might be slightly cheaper in the US, but that one leans a little bit more towards the red side. And I have 3 of these now, different colors, and I just really like them. For the price, they cannot be beat. And I don't really like the Maybelline lipsticks that a lot of people like. I don't like the formula of them very much at all. But I've really only tried the matte ones. So I really definitely prefer these in terms of drugstore for sure. This last one I got in the Sephora Gimme More Lip value set that I did a whole video on. I will link that below if you're interested, of the unboxing. Look at how vampy this is. And in the video, I asked people to comment what they were most excited to try. It was like so many right down the line for YSL and this one. It was like almost 50-50 in terms of what people love. And it is just gorgeous. Like, it's just beautiful. It's darker and kind of vampy and definitely a nice berry fall color. The lipstick itself looks pretty scary, but you can see it does not show up that dark. But looks pretty nice when you open it and you put it on. So moving on to another drugstore. This one, I didn't even swatch before I bought it. This is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Sweet Tart. And I just kind of grabbed it off the shelf going off of just the color, the outside. I wasn't able to swatch them, but when I swatched it at home for the first time, I just fell in love with it. It's so pretty. Again, butter gloss or butter lipstick and their butter gloss, really moisturizing and just a really nice formula for sure. The next lipstick is the one that's actually on my lips, and this is the first lipstick that I purchased off the Sephora website this year when I first started getting really back into makeup a lot. And I will say I got lucky. Like, I read a lot of reviews on formula and that kind of thing, but in terms of color, I didn't even know that you could look up lipstick swatches on Google or see what colors look like. I just went from what it actually looked like, you know, the picture of it. And it's on my lips right now. I just love it. It's just the perfect neutral. This is, again, what do they call these? Oh, La Crème. So again, it's like super moisturizing. It just feels wonderful. This color is called Spice Spice Baby. And it leans a little bit to the brown side. That's what the tube looks like. The packaging, again, is so elegant and beautiful. This is how much I've used of this. Can you see that? That's how much I've used of it already in the last few months. And I just love it. It just feels so great. Oh, let me swatch it here just in case. I mean, you can see it on my lips. But it goes on a little bit more sheer and glossier. So this is the kind of thing that, again, works with the color of your own lips and will probably give off, excuse me, it would probably give off a slightly different hue depending on the color of your own lips. But for me, I just love it. I love that one. This next one, I don't think a lot of people get too excited over, but I'll tell you why I really love it. I went through a sample size of this that I got in the Sephora checkout lane, and I loved it so much I used it up and I went out and bought the full size. This is Clinique Chubby Stick in Super Strawberry, and it is like a really sheer kind of, I mean, it is a lipstick, but it comes off so sheer, right? But here's the reason I love this. If I am just at home, not wearing any makeup, and I look like death warmed over, you know, you have those days, right? Where you look like a ghost. Well, if I need to run out the door, I will grab this and just put it on quickly because it just brings life to my lips. You know what I mean? You're no longer like a corpse. And I know this is so macabre, but you know what I'm talking about. It happens to everybody. So I just put this on. It looks like I have life in my face. That's why I love this one so much. It's just the perfect for that one particular purpose, and I use it all the time. Those ones are a little bit more pricey. I think they run about $19 or so. You can also get the e.l.f. Jumbo Lip Gloss. These I think are $2 or $3, and it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of the same idea. So you can see them beside each other there. There's the Clinique and there's the e.l.f. It's pretty much the same idea. It would work for the same purpose, and I have a few of these. They're just as nice, to be honest with you. Next one is just another really neutral lipstick that I really love. This is the Urban Decay Revolution, and this is in the color Rush. And it's, again, a neutral, but it's kind of more leaning to a pinky brown color. And this one and the Too Faced one I love for keeping in my purse for when I'm out and maybe my lipstick is worn off or whatever, and I just want to be able to put something on and not have to worry about it looking perfect. You know, like I can just swipe those two on and I don't need to worry that they're outside the lines or anything like that. It almost feels like putting a lip gloss or like a chapstick, but in, you know, a nice one, a really nice one on your lips, something like that. This last one is the only liquid lipstick that I'm mentioning. This is the L'Oreal, and I believe it's called the Infallible. I don't know if it's called Infallible lipstick or liquid lipstick, but it's their only liquid lipstick I believe they have. One side is the liquid, and then the other side is like a gloss that you put on top, which is a moisturizing gloss. So here is what the actual liquid looks like. And obviously it's not going to dry immediately, but you'll get the idea. I'm putting it in my arm hair right there. Okay, we'll let that dry down a little bit. Here's what I like about these. By the way, I will tell you right now, the Kat Von D one in Double Dare. Oh, first to tell you the color. This is 201 Everlasting Caramel. The Kat Von D in Double Dare is almost a dupe. It's not exact, but it's very, very, very close. And when I was doing swatches last night, just kind of narrowing down my favorites and everything, and I swatched these next to each other, they are so close. So this one I believe is something like $24. This one is about $11, but they do go on sale. So if you are a fan of this one, the Kat Von D Double Dare, this is a pretty good dupe for it. I like the Kat Von D formula quite a bit. I find for a liquid lipstick it is not too drying. The ColourPop ones I find are so drying on my lips that I don't really prefer to wear them if there's a dupe. There's some colors that I really like of the ColourPop ones, so I will, you know, wear them instead of something else. But anyway, in terms of liquid lipstick, this one is the best formula I have ever found. And the reason for that is this moisturizing, it's completely clear, this moisturizing balm on the one side. This side, you let it dry, let it completely dry. You kind of have to stand there with your mouth open a little bit for a while. But once you let it dry, then you can put this balm on the top of it and it will not move. It will not transfer. This will not make it break down at all. It doesn't make it move. You could still kiss your hand and you would not see anything. That's why I love this, because it moisturizes and it still is transfer proof. Whereas I have tried with ColourPop to put any kind of balm over or under it, and when I do that, it completely transfers. It no longer dries down to, you know, completely matte and untransferring, which is the only reason I want, you know, a liquid lipstick, is for that all day wear without it transferring at all. So when it comes to wearing it all day comfortably, this is the most amazing formula for that, for liquid lipsticks. And I only own one so far. I don't know why. I should probably go out and get some more. But this was the most neutral, I think. There might have been maybe one or two neutral colors. Obviously I wanted to try neutral for trying it out first, but I know there's a lot of vampy colors in this line as well. So that is it. Oh wait, let me just show you the two you can see there. This one is the L'Oreal and that one is the Kat Von D. They're not even completely dry yet, but you can see they're very, like, they're one step off, just one step different. So that's it for my favorite lipsticks. You can see all the pretty colors together. If you have a favorite that you think I should try, please let me know, because when it comes to lipsticks, I'm still like in that mode where I want to try everything. So if you have a particular color or formula of something that you think I really should try, leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. And other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.